After our consultancy session was sourcing the fabrics for the job, which I sourced green for the second look and purple velvet for the first look. And then I bought some flowers, which we didn't end up using, but yeah, they were still there. And then the choice of accessories to complement the first look, which was Regal 50. And this is me already at the location. Got to the client's house because the shoot was done in her house. So got there and then surveyed this particular area where I wanted the shoot to be done. Because I'm a professional, I don't just sit and wait for the job to be done. I make sure that the job is done, and not just done, but done well and done properly. So this was me just explaining and sharing the idea with the hairstylist, hair over, and then we were rubbing minds about it, and then we're still checking out some spots in her house that we could just make use of. After that, getting her ready, making her hair, that's hair over, doing her thing. She's such a lovely person. She has an amazing personality. She is so easy to work with. She has a very good spirit. That's hair over, that's me. Then that's the nail artist who came over to her house to do her pedicure and her manicure. Everything was done in her house, literally. Everything we did in her home. And yeah, I was just trying on the tiara on her head, and everything was just coming together so beautifully. Now the makeup artist arrived, then the arrival of the photographers. George Okoro and his team brought the studio to her house. It was such an amazing experience seeing the possibility of achieving stuff achieving the mood board rather, when every team member is reliable and knows what they're doing. And then we got on to the draping. You can see we're all gisting and having fun. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful, and that's her sister on the bed wondering how I was creating magic with just fabric. She was so stunned. But then that's me, that's the Empress effect, magic. And here you can see all hands on deck. We're trying to speed up the process and seeing how we could beat up time, because this was the first look. We had other looks to create outside to other looks, and for that we're going to need natural, great natural light. And so we're just creating this one indoors, and you can see how the process was going. She was getting into the mood, giving those vibes, giving those poses. Myself, I was directing her and directing the photographers also, with a mood board, just so that we can achieve what we wanted to achieve with this look. And even while the shoot was going on, it was still my job to make sure that everything was in place. So I was doing necessary adjustments, what I could do, and making sure that everything was just right. And even while I was doing my job, she kept on asking, what is it you are doing again? What is wrong? Am I not posing right? What again? I'm like, no ma, if you're not doing anything well, trust me, I will tell you. So while the shoot was ongoing, I was still posing her, making sure that everything was right and everything was well done. So we're done with the first look, and now to the second look. Yep, I chose this color green because after our consultancy session, or during rather our consultancy session, she told me she was a farmer and how she wanted some pictures to be taken in her home garden, because she has other gardens in Abuja, but because she is not an outdoor person, I wanted the shoot to be done in her house. I said, okay, you know what, let's use green. The initial kind of fabric I wanted to use was a metallic fabric, not something plain, but because that wasn't obtainable within the short period of time that the shoot was put together, we opted for this, and it still turned out so beautifully. I mean, just look at that. And while we were draping, I told the photographers and the other guys to get the backdrop in, and you can see me doing some set decor with her home plants. All these plants are nurtured by her. Now, what is the transformation from this to this? Amazing, isn't it? Does this make you want to have A home shoot too. Like, does this want to make you have a home photo shoot or video shoot session? Just look at that. All draped. All draped. Set design, set decor by the Empress, by your humble fashion stylist. Yeah. I just couldn't get enough of this beauty. I just couldn't get enough. So I had to do like close up, shots and show you guys the details of the look. And then the main part, where all humans available on ground were needed. I think there were about 5 people, holding 3 from the right hand side and 2 from the other side. I wanted to achieve some particular looks, so we had to cut out some palm fronds, to use for this look. And you can see how that's coming out already on the camera. It was just beautiful to see how the vision I had for this shoot was coming to life carefully. And then we went on with the last look. This was done at about, I think, some minutes to 7 p.m. But that didn't deter us from achieving what we wanted to achieve. And here she goes with her review.
Dalu, Nagode, thank you. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you for making me feel so special. Thank you for making me live like I'm an empress. I've always dreamt of that empress look. Then I got it today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. How do I begin to mention names? Sheiton did my makeup. Thank you, Sheiton. You'll get to see this video. George Okoro and team, oh my gosh, you guys brought the studio to my house. Thank you very much. Yeah. My garden, I'm saying thank you to my garden too, and that's to me. Louis, thank you, Louis, for not complaining so much of missing me. Okay, so Louis is our dog. Thank you to my brother, my sister, Alexandra. I miss you. I wish you were here today. Everyone that was in this house today, thank you so much. Yes, Tonya did my hair earlier on. Thank you. And I hope that we get to work together again. Yes. I look forward to being 50. Thank you.
We are loving this 50. We love every bit of it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Wow.